Hi, I'm Stephanie Musk. We're here in Miami, Florida for IT Expo Miami 2013, and I'm joined today by Moe Ilyas, Director of Channel Sales for Appcore. Moe, thanks so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about Appcore, who you guys are, who your customer base is?
Sure. So Appcore automates the business of cloud computing. We deliver a localized cloud infrastructure anywhere in the world within 30 days. And service providers use us to be able to go to market with a public cloud that includes a private labeled website, an automated application store, a support portal, and billing platform. And then in addition with enterprises, we enable them to automate all their applications within their own on-premise private cloud.
Sure. So just in terms of cloud services being really prevalent, you mentioned that your customer base is service providers.
Mm-hmm.
Any specific verticals that you're in?
Sure. Within the verticals of the service providers, of course, we work with a lot of data centers and telcos, but we're also seeing a big uptick in community clouds. So some of the healthcare verticals, the gaming industry. In fact, we deployed the Philippines' first cloud, and that company now is a gaming community cloud where some of their end users are able to fire up gaming servers without some of the latency constraints they had when they were pulling those same gaming servers from another country.
Yeah, and it's funny, I mean, when people think about the issues in terms of, providing cloud services for customers, gaming, I don't think, was one part of the industry that people really took into mind, and it's definitely...
And it's an easy, quick sale, and it moves fast.
Absolutely. So just in terms of trends, I mean, you mentioned communities. What else do you see as being really big drivers in the market today?
Federated cloud seems to be a good uptick lately, and I mean, it fits right into what we do because we take that rack, and because we put it anywhere in the world, so it's considered on-prem, it works where you can have nodes all across the world.
Any other companies specifically that you partner with in order to provide a more unified solution?
Sure. So we partner with Cologix and Telex so they can focus on their core colocation business, and then they'll engage us whenever their clients have a need for public, private, or hybrid cloud.
Great. Now, in terms of automation, I mean, that's a pretty big overtaking for any company to have to go through. So obviously a provider such as yourself, to really be able to help the service providers to provide that and make it simple for their customers is great. So can you tell us a little bit more about how you help to implement that automation and make it easier?
Sure. Well, with enterprises, it seems to be pretty big now as well. So the IT services department may now essentially just want to become a application store for their end users. So a person in the accounting department can log into their specific part of a portal, which we'll set up and we'll private label for them. Click on accounting level 1, for example, and all their applications are up and running in about 5 minutes.
Absolutely. Now, in terms of another trend, a pretty big buzzword, it's just around the consumerization of IT. Can you tell us a little bit about how Appcore fits into that?
Sure. And it really is with the ability to take all their internal applications and turn it into a single-click button where that accounting person, for example, again, would literally click on a button and launch that application within 5 minutes on a virtual machine.
Great.
So it is taking all those applications, automating them, putting it into a private cloud that they can divvy up amongst multiple departments.
Sure. So you guys obviously seem pretty busy. I mean, is there anything else going on that we can look forward to from Appcore in the near future?
You're going to see continued growth and probably some more strategic partnerships like the ones that we have with Cologix and Telex, but we're going to be pretty specific about who we do partner with.
Of course.
Make sure it's a win-win.
Absolutely. The smart decision for sure. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.